Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. Today we're back to Pokémon Rumble, and today I'm gonna fulfill my promise to you in the previous video. We have Zapdos level 41 with my favorite Pokemon here, Zapdos! And we have a Crobat in the background as well. So a little background about this card as well as the Pokémon Rumble game as well. Pokémon Rumble Scramble is a Wii game that was released in June 16th in Japan of 2009. And November 16th in US 2009 as well. So that's why you see the copyright of 2009 here. And the card series was released a month later. So basically that would make it July 10th and December 2nd of 2009. That's when they released the card after the game. And there are 16 cards here. There's 8 out of 16 halfway for Zapdos here. And there are 16 regular cards in the series. They come with a half that box with the damage counters, with the playmats, everything. And it was for sale at $99 back in 2009. There are 16 cards, like I said, in the regular. But in Japan, they are free impossible cards. It's like the holy grail of Pokemon Rumble series. And it was Pachirisu, which is like the electric blue color mouse Pokemon. The Croagunk, which is like the ninja, kind of like a ninja looking frog. Yes, it's a frog. And then you have Eevee. Not going to explain that one. So they're free cards, and it's impossible to get because these cards are easier to get for $9.99 in a pack. But those free cards in Japan, you have to be part of the trainer club. And back then, 2009 is called Pokemon Daisuki Club. You have to be part of that fan club. And during the promotion period, you basically got the game. You have to beat the game in 2 months, which makes it June 16th and August 2009. You beat the game, and you get the train lines of ending credit with the special numbers. That special numbers is what you need to enter back into Daisuki Club system, and you then can join a lotto. Yes, another lottery. And if you're chosen as the winner, then you can basically, chosen as random to get some sealed and open packs of those free cards. And guess how many winners are there? 100. Yes, there's only 100 copy of those free special cards exist in the world, which means it's almost impossible to get. And for those who are new to Rumble was, like I said, the Wii game. This is not a Pokemon. It looks special, right? It looks angular and everything, because this is not a Pokemon. This is a Pokemon wind-up toys. That's the design of the game. You use the Wonder Key, basically wind-up key, to move the Pokemon around, and you probably start off with a Rattata. You will start off with a Rattata as a beginner. So Rattata will be here. You will start with him as a character, and then you try to beat I forgot it was green though. But maybe some grass Pokemon. It's not Bulbasaur. I forgot. Oh, Caterpie. Probably a Caterpie. To kind of gain your kind of experiences, but not really, because your goal is, because you're a toy, you will not be able to level up. So what you did is you battle your enemy, I should say, and then if they flipped, then you can tag them and they become part of your team. So it's kind of like that's how you gain your team. There's no Pokeball evolve, like you don't have to catch them in the Pokeball, and you basically try to sweep all your enemies and to level up so they can meet each stage bosses like Mario Brothers. You try to get over so that you can get to the boss, and hopefully your level at that point will be high enough to fight the boss. And the boss basically has minions as well. The boss stage will be you fight the minions to gain time, because there's a time out clock for each stage of the boss. And then you try to basically beat the boss within the time limit, and while dodging the blast zone from each of the boss. They have different attack, of course, so you will be in an arena like this. And like I said, Rattata, probably this is your nemesis here that you're trying to attack at that point. But yeah, so you will be fighting And the last stage, you will be facing Zapdos, Articuno, which is not a card, Moltres, which is not a card, and genetics Pokemon Mewtwo, which is kind of interesting because you're a toy. Why is it genetics Pokemon? I don't get that part. But yeah. And then you basically beat everyone else within a time limit, and you won, and you get that trainer line, and you get your free promo card. Hope for the best at the luck. Again, assuming those free cards are impossible to get, which I would do a painting of those free in my Rock series, by the way. So do check out my Rock series eventually. I would those free cards because I would not be able to get it because it'd probably be worth about a house mortgage to get those free cards at this point. These cards they have different ones. The ones with the half deck, they are holographic ones, and these are non-holographic, so it makes it more, there's no rarity symbol for it. But if you think of it, 209, everything is rare. You guarantee the 16 from the half deck. There is no ratio, like, what are the rates you can get get certain cards. You get all 16 guaranteed. But the problem is when you get the cards, they are of, some of the holo are easier to scratch. So by 209, some of it is like worth more or not because it's harder to keep the good condition cards. You can see these are pretty good condition. I wouldn't say minty, but good enough, kind of. So I did try to get a secondary market for all these years. I have not collected the whole thing because I refuse to pay over $100 per individual cards. But basically, if I do rank it, I believe these are harder to get. Like Ninetales definitely harder to get. Price-wise, I'm talking about price range. These you can check my previous videos as well. Let me scoop it up a little bit. These are easier to get. At a probably like a 20 to 30 price range for these 5 in 2024. These probably like a closer to the tail of late 2030 range, kind of like I know this one is a 40, like these two are 40 range probably. So yeah, like 20, 30, 40, like if I had to categorize it, like these are probably like 30s to 40. These are like definitely 40s. But depending on the condition, of course. If you want to get a whole full set, which I'll cover the other ones as well, those are way more expensive. Those are like 40s, 50s. Pikachu is probably like over 100 if you want a good condition. If you try to collect the whole set, unrated, but Naked Eye will give you a PSA 5, 6 or below. The full set of that condition, as in bad condition, whitening, crashes, everything. That would be easily $600 in 2024. So, yeah, it is kind of hard. And the reason why I like Zapdos is because, look at it. It looks like a chicken. It's so cute. They make the majestic Zapdos into a chicken. And if you play the game, yes, Articuno and Moltres looks like chicken too. And Mewtwo, they come with a card. Mew and Mewtwo is actually a card. And Mewtwo is the final boss, and yeah, those not as shaped as much like a Zapdos, so I guess it's not as cute comparatively to Q Factor, but those are the more expensive ones as well. Hope you guys enjoyed today's history of the cards, the free impossible to get cards, as well as the game itself and Zapdos here. Again, the game was designed just like any other Pokemon games. The gameplay is just slightly different, well, very different. In this case, there's no Pokeball catching, training, evolution whatsoever. They are created by the same gang, so if you look at the credit, which I put in the description as well, because different websites has different information, I find the Bulbapedia is the most accurate than, say, Nintendo fandom, which is kind of weird, because it's Nintendo, I guess. Nintendo. Anyway, the Bulbapedia is very accurate. You can see some old school creators' name. You can see the CEO there in the ending credits. You can see Kensuke Mori-san, for example, is one of the advisors with 2 other game creators that are part of this game advisor team as well. I forgot what advisors. They're like gaming advisor, game design advisor, or art design advisor. I'm not too sure. But they are in the ending credit. They did give credit to all the advisors. The ending scene is actually pretty cool looking. It has like, whichever Pokemon winning, I think like whatever in your team that won it, it'll be on the patio, like, but it's like black shadowed, and then you saw a bunch of other Pokemon at the bottom cheering for the winner, kind of, with the ending credit on the right hand side. At least the English version was like that. And Dragonite is there. Dragonite is definitely one of the Pokemon I want to be on this Rumble series as well. So yeah, unfortunately they didn't do it. Oh, and Snorlax. Of course Snorlax is there, but they didn't make a card. I wish they made more, like they revived the Rumble game, because it is a very stress relieving game to me, because it's like and then you just like attack the other thing, kind of like, well, for this case it's probably a Crobat attacking Zapdos, because Zapdos is the boss, but it's like and then like every single one actually come with the other Pokemon. Well, not every single one, but some of it come with the other one. So I like that aspect as well in the card design. And yeah, and it's like beat up everything. Sometimes you just need that in as a stress reliever in through the games. It was good. And it's kind of like childish looking. It's like Bomberman, so it's kind of cute factor, and I love cute stuff, as you guys can probably imagine. So sorry, longer video than normal, trying to explain the games, the impossible cards, and etc etc. Give me a like and subscribe if you want to know more about like stories of things, and like look at the vintage cards as well. And stay tuned for the other ones, which I will also make videos of it, because those are the more expensive ones. I will definitely make videos of it as well. Until the next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.